Welcome to End of the Bench. I'm David Vito. Jesse, today is National Look-alike Day. Has anyone ever said you look like someone famous?
Hi, I'm David. Yeah, the guy with the cool beard. The countdown to End of the Bench starts now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The only sports talk show without any prizes. Unless you count your hosts, Jesse Valdez and David Vito.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back inside the studio as David and I are ready to bring you, once again, the most talked about show in the Salt Lake Valley.
The most talked about show indeed is right here on End of the Bench. And Jesse, looks like you might have shaved that beard off just in time for another episode of End of the Bench. Remember, there's only one guy that can rock a beard on End of the Bench, and that's me, Mr. David Vito. Get that clear. But remember, we have a great show lined up as well today. We try to fool some students with some sports questions, plus another inside look at the newsroom as me and Jesse are really taking over the newsroom. Definitely don't want to miss that. Plus, some more top plays. Stay tuned.
As you can see, MLB has started up, hence why we have the caps on. David, we have one of our very own here at SLCC now in the majors.
That's right, Jesse. John Holtzcomb is now in the MLB after playing here at Salt Lake Community College back in 2005 when he was drafted by the Seattle Mariners in the 15th round. But despite being drafted, he decided to stay here at Salt Lake Community College and brush up on a few more skills he had to do. After a career of being banged up with a few injuries, though, in the majors, he's finally made his return back with the Pittsburgh Pirates this season. I'm glad to see him back on the mound. It's good to see a fellow Bruin in the major leagues.
Right? I mean, that's amazing to see how SLCC has been a producing factory for these players to advance, not only in baseball, but in all the sports that SLCC has to offer. You can also read the full story on John Holtzcomb on globeslcc.com too. So.
Definitely a good read. Go make sure you guys check it out. Pick up the copies around the campus. But let's move forward now and talk about some baseball and softball that's happening here currently at Salt Lake Community College as the Bruins have been swinging for the fences, and it's time to see how they've been doing. Jesse, let's kick it off and talk some baseball.
That's right, David. Baseball is back, but here at SLCC, it has been going on for a while as the Bruins season has already begun, where they started the season out with 4 straight losses to open the season. But since the stretch, the Bruins have turned things around on the diamond as they have climbed back up in the standings. Now, the regular season is coming to an end very soon, so you only have 3 more games to see the Bruins play live at home this season. So make sure you go out and support the baseball team at Kate Field before it's too late.
Really exciting things that are happening on the diamond with baseball, but let's tell you about some softball news as they're one of the hottest teams in the NJCAA as they currently sit second in the nation. The softball team is having an outstanding season, playing really well, good ball, and especially here at home, Jesse. They have pitched a few shutouts this season with Bailey Reeves, who has one of them. Now, she's been named back-to-back pitchers of the week in the SWAT conference. You know what? The softball team will look to keep things rolling. With only 4 more games left to play at home this season, get out there and support your softball team before it's too late and before they set their attention on the Region 18 tournament. Congratulations to the softball and baseball teams on their success this season. Make sure you keep it up.
Yes, keep the great play on the diamond, and hopefully the softball team can be ranked first very soon. But now it's that time to join the newsroom once again. As you know, EOTB has already taken over the TVs around campus. Now it's time to take over the newsroom.
Hey, what's going on, Newsroom? How are you?
Oh, hey guys.
How's it going, Mark?
Not too bad. Just eating some of this white cheddar popcorn.
Cool.
Oh, hey. God, am I in your seat?
Dude, you're good, but yeah, you're in my spot.
You know, it's like high school right over again, you know. I get settled in, and the jocks come in and just, you know, sort of pushed me around, you know. You'd think at my age it would have stopped. Have you ever tried this popcorn? It's Uncle Ray's. You know, I try to be nice and open. You know, I like diversity, so I think jocks are part of diversity, and so are sports. Sports have a lot of diversity, a lot of you know, diverses in there, and I kind of think that Jesse and Dave, you know, speaking of diversity, I think there's something more going on than just sports guys. Is that? I mean, there's really an electricity between them. You know, you can kind of just, I don't know. I wonder if I could speed that up. Could have helped it along somehow. But anyways, yeah, they're kind of.
Jesse, you're in my computer again.
How's it going, Brad? Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to. It just has the best mouse on this one.
So every day I walk in here and I want to use a computer, but I can't because these two idiots are always sitting where I want to sit. It's my computer, I want it to be mine, but no, because they want to sit there and they want to, I don't know, do nonsense. Look, I don't know what they're doing on there, but it's a great computer. It's got the wheel has like a scroll wheel, and I can do stuff. These guys are just idiots. It makes me so mad. I can't ever do what I want because they're always, I don't know, messing around, being dumb, and it drives me insane.
David, I can't figure out why these files are missing. Caitlin, do you think you could help us find these files? Do you think you can help us find these files?
Sure.
Thank you. Dude, this newsroom is crazy, man. Like, there's so many ideas that
You know the best part about it?
Jesse and David they pretty much just suck. Like, they're always talking all about themselves. They think they run this newsroom when it's like, it's all the producers that can work in here, but they're always like, it's EOTB only. No, it's not. I mean, there's a reason why I wear these. I mean, they're always just jabbering on. Jesse's concerned about his hair, if he should shave his face. Like, I mean, I don't even know. They're so unorganized. Mainly Jesse. He's okay. They're good people, but they just, like, get a hard drive. Don't just work off the server and live off that. I mean, it's not hard. Make folders. Keep track of your stuff.
EOTB, I'm so psyched to see this. It's on EOTB. It starts now. Right now. Not now, but right now. These guys, I swear, they...
But Jesse, I don't like what they had to say about me, especially.
I know, I don't think any of that stuff's true, especially the stuff Mark said. And
Yeah.
I thought he was the nice guy, man.
Yeah, he's really a jerk, huh? I got him and Brad wrong, but
I totally agree with that, David. And you know, what if it wasn't for us, there would be no newsroom. So there is that. Anyways, enough with that rant. Let's move on to football. The Bruins football team here at SLCC saw their season come to an end after a devastating loss to the Spartans 18-12 in the playoffs. The Bruins had a rocky start to the season, but regrouped as the season went on and made it to the postseason.
Yeah, and with their play on the field, and they played their hearts out each and every game. They had tremendous success this season. They also had a ton of awesome plays, as this week we're bringing you the top 5 plays from the football season. Congratulations to the football team this year and all the success they had this season. And I know they will be ready to not only hit the field in the fall, but hit somebody else as well.
Okay, well now usually we put Mr. Vito in the hot seat, but this time we put some students of SLCC on the spot with some untrue questions around the campus in our new segment called SLCClies on the Fly.
Tell me, what do you think about the whole John Stockton coming out of retirement, and he got to play with the Utah Jazz I think a couple nights ago, and they actually did good. They want to keep him on the team for the rest of the season. What do you think about that?
I think it's great, actually. You know, he's still young, a young buck, you know, and they have these new supplements that really help your joints these days. And, you know, I think if he's, you know, if he's serious about this and really wants to do this, then, yeah, bring John back. We miss him.
Who?
John Stockton, he's a Hall of Fame point guard, played for the Utah Jazz years back.
Oh, okay.
Do you still know? Do you know who he is?
I know he's a good basketball player.
Would you want him to come back and play for the Utah Jazz?
Well, if he's still good,
Well, he's a little bit older. Is that a problem?
well, as long as he plays good, I'm fine with it.
That's great, but I'm not a Jazz fan. I'm a Blazer fan.
Oh.
Go Blazers.
All right.
Haven't heard of that. From all I know, he's retired and he's not planning on making a comeback. That's just what I know.
All right, John Stockton was an amazing point guard, but in this age and generation, it's a different style of play, so you never know how it's going to be.
That would be awesome. Like, right. Like, have a motivation to do it. Fine. Do it.
If you're really that old and you can do it, everything is possible, dude. Nothing is impossible. I'm just saying.
So the age wouldn't matter to you guys as fans?
No. He is pretty good, and you know, if you're really good, the age doesn't matter, so.
Or if you have passion for basketball or whatever, just do it. If you have that much passion, go ahead and do it no matter what age.
Super exciting. John Stockton's one of the best point guards of all time. So honestly, if he came back, I still think he'd be one of the top point guards. Good ball handles, knows how to get rid of the ball. So
another story coming out of the University of Utah is recruiting violations could be broken because recruiting an 8-year-old kid to come and play for their team in the future. Now, it could cause in revoking the Fiesta Bowl championship. What would your reaction be if the NCAA does take away that Fiesta Bowl championship?
for an 8-year-old,
yeah.
Recruiting an 8-year-old shouldn't take away a national championship. That's stupid.
Hey, if he can play, he can play.
If no matter what the age is.
No matter what the age is.
Do you think their trophy should be taken away for recruiting a kid that young?
Nope.
So it's okay for them to do it.
I say it's okay.
I don't know. Like, if he's 8 years old and he's really good, why not? Who cares?
Oh, yeah, that's stupid. Let him keep the championship.
Final question is, Tim Duncan's a big name in the NBA. Now, reports are coming out that saying Dunkin' Donuts wants to add donuts to his last name for advertisement, so it'd be Tim Dunkin' Donuts. Think it'd be a good move by Timmy to do that?
Yeah, he'll make some a lot more money.
Tim Dunkin' Donuts, so he's officially changing his last name to Donuts and shifting the Dunkin' into his middle name. Is that correct?
It could be that.
Well, you know, I'm not really a fan of hyphenated names, but, you know, it's a free country, and if between two consenting adults or consenting pastries, it's completely fine with me.
You get money for it?
Yeah.
For himself?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. Put donuts in your last name.
Yeah, if he does it, I'll start going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Just because of Tim Duncan?
Just because of Tim Duncan.
Smart move then, huh?
Smart move.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I like donuts. I don't know.
Well, that's hilarious. If he was to do that, that would be hilarious. I don't know. I read the news fairly often, and if he was to do that, I'm sure that would be first page CNN Sports, but I haven't seen it, so yeah. Back to the studio.
First off, I can't believe he didn't know who one of the greatest point guards of all time in John Stockton was. Mind-boggling, Jesse.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yes,
but,
it was.
But in all seriousness, we had a blast going around and trying to fool some Salt Lake Community College students. But most of the questions we asked did backfire on us. But it was still fun to go around and talk with them, especially some of them who've been a part of EndoftheBench and been on, tweeting us out all the stuff.
Mhm.
It's fun to interact with people like that.
Yeah, and like you said, backfiring. I tried to fool a student, but it backfired on me. But that's okay. It was all fun. Anyway, as a fun fact, on the shoot, you may have seen what shirt Deshaun Parson from the SLCC men's basketball team was wearing. Before he announced where he was going, we took a wild guess that it would be Portland State.
That's pretty awesome to see him going out to Portland State after a great season here with Salt Lake Community College. I wish him nothing but the best of success at Portland State. But Jesse, another show has come to an end. We're going to put this one in the books. Thank you guys for making us a part of your day. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at MCCEOTB and check us out on SLCCTV on cable, Channel 17. And before we end today's show, I have to say it was very sad news to hear the passing of one of the greatest commentators of all times. You might know him as the voice of the Jazz, Hot Rod Hundley. Recently, he had the best catchphrase of all time that I grew up listening to, where he said, "You gotta love it, baby."
Stockton with the ball front court left. He looks to Karl Malone. He's got him low. The mailman jumps it. Shot up. It's in. He did it. He did it. John Stockton to Karl Malone.
It's very sad to hear the news.
Yes, that is. But don't forget, if you have missed any of our past shows, you can find them on vimeo.com/SLCC Voices. Until then, look into my eyes. And just remember one thing. I'm Jesse Valdez, and thank you for watching the all-new and improved End of the Bench. I'll just do it all. So we went back to the other...
You want to say something else, or are you going to do that?
No, you're good. Wait, where were we starting? Well, the teaser's good to go, though, right? Oh my gosh, we didn't even do the 20-second delay.